Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and I just started coaching TLS Weight Loss Solutions, and I have some people in my group that are having a hard time getting vegetables into their breakfast routine because most of us, are used to having cereals and muffins and, fast food for breakfast, things like that. So I thought I would show you a really quick way to prepare something with vegetables in it that you can just slice up and put in the microwave every morning. I have 3 kids and it does get very busy, so it's nice to have something in the fridge that I know is healthy and has my vegetables in it. So the first thing you're going to do in this bowl, I don't have any kind of cooktop on this counter, so if I need to cook something, I cook it before. In this bowl I have 1 medium onion, and I cooked it in a pan of a little bit of olive oil, and I'm pretty sure you put the olive oil in first and then turn on the heat. I'm pretty sure you don't add the olive oil in after the pan is heated. So anyway, I have a medium onion chopped up. I have 1 large red pepper and 1 large green pepper, and then and I also have a half of one of those 8-ounce packages of mushrooms, and they were actually already sliced and I just kind of diced them up real quick. And then when it had about a minute left to cook, I put some garlic in, about a spoonful. I just threw in there. You might want to know what we're making today. Today we're making a frittata. That would be good to know. So anyway, so this is my mixture. I just made that on the stove. As you can see, it's still pretty hot. I have a big lasagna dish over here, and I am just going to spray it with some extra virgin olive oil spray. You can use a different spray if you'd like. This is just what I'm using. And I usually get the egg brands called All Whites, but I was at Target the other day and I picked up this. It's an egg substitute. It's egg whites, but then it has some other stuff added to it, like salt, onions, maltodextrin, things like that. So I figured I would try this out today, but I think I'm going to go back to my All Whites, which is 100% egg whites. So I'm going to shake up this container, which is 16 ounces. If you hear some little children in the background, that would be my 6 and 2-year-old. We just had a long morning. We went to the gym, we went grocery shopping, we got back, they ate, and now they are watching some cartoons while I do this. And my 1-year-old is down for a nap. And I'm thinking she'll stay down while we do this because she was very tired. So I pour the whole thing in. And the next thing I'm going to add, I got this at Shaw's today. If you know me, you know I love Shaw's. That's my place to go. And it was $3.49, but it was buy one get one. So that's good in my book. So what does that equal? $1.70 or something for this container. And this is a 3-cheese Italian blend, which is Parmesan, fresh Asiago, and Romano cheese. And I love the Asiago. It just has a really good flavor to it. So I am going to use a heaping 1/3 cup, and I'm just going to sprinkle that in the mixture. You know what? I'm just going to add a teeny bit more. And then what I also did at the market today was I went to the deli counter and I ordered a pound of the thin and trim ham. And I've pretty much asked questions about all the deli meat there, and I think the thin and trim is the best way to go. No sugars, and it's lower the fat and the sodium and things like that. So I got a pound of that for, maybe salads for my kids' sandwiches, things like that. And I also asked for him to slice me a thicker piece, which I want to say is maybe between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. It was a number 5 on the scale. It has a little thing on top of the deli counter. You can pick the numbers you want. So I picked a number 5. And I got 2 of these pieces because I'm making one frittata right now in front of you, and I have one finished. And it was $2.52 for 2 slices, so it's about $1.25 for 1 piece. And I just like that little bit of meat in my eggs. I usually, you know, once in a while I'll make a ham and cheese omelet, but not too often. I usually just stick with the egg white omelet and veggies. So having a little bit of ham in it is kind of nice. And you could use regular deli meat. I like to do this. I like to have a nice little chunk in it. Just add it in. Now, the first time I made a frittata, I did not cook my vegetables first, and it didn't come out good. It was very, very wet. I think I did spinach, tomatoes, and feta cheese, and it was like I put it in the fridge after and it was just sitting in water. So make sure you cook your vegetables and get all the water out of that, moisture out of them first. Now I'm going to add this mixture into my lasagna pan. This is a great Pyrex container. I get a lot of my stuff at Marshall's and Home Goods, and I actually got this there, and I got a set of them, and it came with this, you know, container. So after this bakes, I can just put this container on, and it's good to keep in my fridge. So I am just going to mix this mixture up of the eggs and everything else. Oh, and when I was making the vegetables, I did put salt and pepper on them when I was sauteing them. It's good to get a good caramelized onion when you are sauteing vegetables. I always put the onions in first. That's the first thing I do. I chop it up and I get it in there quick, and I let it cook for quite a while. I really like that sweet taste of, you know, the caramelized onion. That's nice. So once you have everything mixed to how you like it, I preheated the oven to 375, and I will let this cook for just under maybe 18 to 20 minutes, and that will be done. And I already have a finished product. I just took it out of the oven before I started filming, and I'm going to try it right now. Here is the end product. I'm going to leave this in here. So if I was going to be eating these for breakfast, for TLS diet, I would probably cut this into 6 slices. Now it's still hot. I probably could have let it cool a little bit longer, but you just cut it in half. These are a little bit uneven. That's okay. And then just scoop it out. So this is what I would have for breakfast. And this would be enough for 6 days. I could even do a little bit of a smaller size and have it for a snack. My kids might have some of this. And I will just put the cover on and put it right in the refrigerator, and it will be good. And sometimes I take some Frank's Red Hot and I put that on top, or a little bit of Greek yogurt with some salsa. That's great too. And sometimes if I have fresh baby spinach, I'll put a little bit of that on my plate and then take one of these slices and put it right on top. So I know I have some people in the program that have a bunch of kids, and they're very busy in the morning. This would be great. I have some other people that have a hard time getting the vegetables down in the morning. Another great thing for that. And of course, my silverware drawer is not even next to me. It's over there. So I'm going to use this to try it. It's really good. And I think I prefer the all whites container over the egg substitute. I just got a bite of ham. That's really good. And you may want to mix this up a little bit. You might want to put more egg whites on it and make it a little deeper, a little higher. You might want to put some cheese on the top right before it's coming out of the oven, maybe for another 5 minutes. You can switch it up. You could put spices in it, some red pepper flakes if you like it spicy. You could do broccoli and garlic. Tomatoes, if you're going to do tomatoes, make sure you get all the seeds out. You know, just cut them and kind of squish them and get all the seeds out first. But, you know, you can use different types of meats. You can experiment that way. But this is definitely something good to try. And, yeah, I don't think I put salt and pepper in this one. So I definitely want to have a little bit of salt and pepper on my egg right now before I finish. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And please, any comments, send my way. And thank you very much for watching.